My name is Alex Brigham, AHS math teacher, and I've really tried to condense this thing. So first I want to say thank you to everyone here. We're definitely living in some interesting times, and I do know everyone's doing their best. I want to share some research this evening about masks and a few other things to consider as we look forward together. I'm more than happy to share any and all of this research. I've included 3 studies here tonight. I've not included the CDC or State Board of Health information, as I do believe those voices are well enough spoken. So a 2010 review article published through Cambridge University states this: influenza viruses circulate around the world every year. From time to time, new strains emerge and cause global pandemics. This is in 2010. Many national and international health agencies recommended the use of face masks during the 2009 influenza A H1N1 pandemic. There is some evidence to support that wearing of masks during illness to protect others may help reduce influenza virus transmission. There are, however, fewer data to support the use of masks to prevent becoming infected. The Greater Barrington Declaration is a statement signed in 2020 by doctors all over the world. It stated this: the most compassionate approach that balances the risk and benefits of reaching herd immunity is to allow those at minimal risk to live their lives normally, to build up an immunity to the virus through natural infection, while better protecting those who are at the highest risk. Adopting measures to protect the vulnerable should be the central aim of public health response to COVID-19. Those who are not vulnerable should immediately be allowed to resume life as normal. Schools and universities should be open for in-person teaching. Extracurricular activities such as sports should be resumed. Young, low-risk adults should work normally rather than from home. There's more to this, but I've come to this conclusion that, at the very least, medical literature on this task, on masks, varied. I have 2 closing comments. First, given all the variation of medical literature, I do believe the best hands are our own. I do think that parents and students should be able to decide of their own convictions on masks and whether to wear them or not, especially since there's such divisive literature on these findings. Regardless of our own opinions, the question I've been asking myself is, are we modeling how to express our opinions the right way to our students? Are we as adults demonstrating how to work together with those we agree with and those we disagree with? Respect our differences in opinion, yet come together for the common goal and betterment of our youth and our society. The second comment I would make is this: most of the above studies and literature out there examine physical effects of wearing masks. My final comment is, please consider the emotional, mental, and psychological effects that masks and this whole season has had on our students. With an illness that young people have a 99% recovery rate from, I do wonder if we have been wholly negligent of our students' mental and emotional well-being regarding face masks. I would ask you to simply think of the effect that a smile can have. Here's one final study. In October 2020, Stanford University did a little mask study. The data, and this is what it said: the data suggests that both medical and non-medical face masks are ineffective to block human-to-human transmission of viral and infectious disease such as SARS-CoV-2 and COVID-19, supporting against the usage of face masks. Wearing face masks has been demonstrated to have substantial adverse physiological and psychological effects. These include hypoxia, hypercapnia, shortness of breath, increased acidity and toxicity, activation of fear and stress response, rise in stress hormones, immunosuppression, fatigue, headaches, decline in cognitive performance, predisposition for viral and infectious illnesses, chronic stress, anxiety, and depression. Long-term consequences of wearing face masks can cause health deterioration, developing and progression of chronic diseases, and premature death. Governments, policymakers, and health organizations should utilize a proper and scientific evidence-based approach with respect to wearing face masks, when the latter is considered as a preventative intervention for public health. Thank you again for your time. Please consider our students, their hearts, and their entire well-being as we move forward together.